Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This will be a 15-minute foundation Hatha class. It's a class with the intention of engaging the whole body. It can be done at any time throughout the day. You can use it as morning practice, lunchtime practice, or between work, or perhaps into the evening. To get started, I'll encourage you to be in a seated position. Any variation being welcome as long as you can lift your spine as best you can. If a seated position is not accessible or uncomfortable, please choose a lying down position. All is well, perhaps you adopt a mudra, hand gesture, if you find that helpful, choosing which one is appropriate, or you can leave your hands rest easy. Sit as tall as you can if you're seated, eyes closed, mouth closed. If you're lying down, adjust the body to where it's held and comfortable. As you allow yourself a brief moment just to arrive. Softly checking in through the physical body. How does body feel? Checking in through the mind. What's the condition of the mind? Are you feeling agitated? Are you feeling settled? Are you feeling centered? And bring your awareness to your breath. And just tune into the breath. What's the texture? What's the quality of the breath as you come to your practice? And being with the full cycle. And if you're in a seated position, I'll encourage you to remain as you are. If you've chosen any other variation, a lying down position perhaps, just gently begin to stir. And when you feel steady, explore a seated position. Namaste Mudra. If comfortable, palms are lightly pressed as you take a moment to set an intention, a sankalpa, or dedication for your practice. Releasing your hands, chin to chest. A few gentle blinks, opening of the eyes. Namaste. We'll softly raise or release the hands even. Coming into a cross-legged position if you're not already there. Legs can be out in front as you need to. When you feel steady and comfortable, begin to sway through the whole of the torso. So you're making a rotation, moving from the waist upward, moving from the hip upward even. Moving in one direction. Smaller circles. And if it feels good, you can build towards bigger circles. Allowing your breath to flow. Completing your current rotation and changing directions. Smaller circles. Build towards bigger, but just notice the response. Through the lower back, stretching out to the sides of the hip. Reaction in the shoulders and the neck. Completing your current rotation, coming back to center. And intend to keep it lift the spine as best you can. Your right hand right side and behind, left hand hooks over the thighs. You inhale, sit tall. As you exhale, get a little twisted. Inhale, center. Exhale to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale smoothly back. Releasing the hands out to either side. Fingertips or palms grounded in line with the hips. Any challenge in the shoulder or the lower back for that matter, keep the hands grounded. If all is well, perhaps you raise an arm. As you inhale, if it feels good, raise your right arm up. Flip the palm at shoulder height, in line with the ear if you can. As you exhale, fold to your left, whether arms raised or grounded. Inhale back. Exhale, release. Inhale left. Exhale, folding to your right. Inhale back. Exhale, release. Inhale, right. Exhale, fold. Inhale back. Exhale, release. Inhale the left arm if it feels good. Exhale, fold. Inhale back. Exhale, release. Smoothly release the left. We're going to come front. You can do so by sweeping your legs around. If it feels good, raise the knee. Heels closer. Take the hands front and raise tall on the knees. On all fours, take a moment to set up. Shoulder over the wrist as best you can if that's a challenge. Hands further front as you need to, or play around making fists. Knees underneath the hips initially. Then we go wider from that point. So your wrists, your knees and your toes in a straight line. Tops of the feet grounded. Really spread the fingers. When you've got your good alignment, begin through the hips. Just like your rotations a brief moment ago, to see the position, you start with smaller rotations. You explore and feel the body's reaction. And if all is responding well, bigger rotations are welcome. Allow your breath to flow. Changing direction, smaller circles. Build towards the larger and greater in diameter. Beautiful. Completing your current rotation. Dropping your head down for a brief moment so you can look between your knees. If your toes have come together, we'll endeavour to maintain them apart, to slide them apart so they're in line with the knees. If that's a challenge, you can work together. As you exhale, bend at the knee, keep the hands where they are. The intention is sitting all the way back, but you can be anywhere before that. Inhale, elevating up. Exhale, pushing back. Inhale, raising up, tuck the toes, it feels good. Exhale, pushing back. Inhale, raising up. Exhale, pushing back. And if very comfortable, be there for a moment and a slight sway side to side into a little toe stretch. If this is challenging for your ankles or your toes, please keep the toes untucked. Come to rest with the sway. Raise back up, hands and knees, then untuck the toes. Few gentle rounds of your tiger breathing, movement through the spine. Endeavour to maintain the shoulder and the alignment it's in now in relation to your wrist. As you inhale, feel an arch. Lower, middle, upper, lightly lift the head. Exhale, round. Lower, middle, upper, release the head, shoulders still over wrist. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to an easy spike. Belly drops slightly, gaze a touch front. The knees and the feet come together. And if it's comfortable for you, take your hands to be wider than your shoulders. Any challenge in the knee or the hip, please be mindful, don't fight. As you exhale, drop your hips to your right. Both arms remain straight. Inhale, center. Exhale to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, smoothly back to center. Keep the knees and feet as they are, but bring the hands back towards shoulder distance. Keep the toes together. If it's comfortable, however, knees as wide as your mat. Sitting back to the degree that's achievable for you. First variation is extending the arms far front and forehead to ground, or if necessary, stacked palms or stacked fists and the forehead can rest here. A few steady breaths. Beautiful. Lifting your head, gazes front, extending your arms front if they're not already there. The intention is a downward facing dog. You're welcome to arrive there in whichever way is best for you, or my apologies, rather come into the variation or step that's best for you. If it feels good, come into the full expression. Step by step will come in. Keep the distance between the hands and the feet. Raise the hip up. Take the feet to be shoulder distance apart. Take the toes under. This feels good, raise the knee. Push the hip up and back, torso back towards the thigh. This is good. Gaze down, even weight between the hands and the feet. Breathe really well. Beautiful. Still good. Coming back to an effortless forward fold. Keep the bend on the knees, walking your hands back towards your feet. Maintain the feet shoulder distance apart. Arms and head heavy. If your hands come at ease to the mat, they're here. Up off the mat is beautiful work too. Folding deeply. Knee back over the ankle. Beautiful. This is good. Good bend in the knee. Bend in the knee as much as you can to the point you can maintain knee over the ankle. So can you lean back to achieve this? Extend the arms in line with the ears. As you inhale, push through the feet. Take the time. Feel them work come all the way up. Keep the bend in the knee. Tuck the pelvis, gentle back bend. Exhale, folding front. Inhale, good bend in the knee. Arm in line with the ear. Feel them work smoothly up. Exhale, working front. Keep the bend in the knee. Inhale, feel them work. Exhale, no dizziness, mindfully apply. Inhale, keep the bend in the knee, tuck the pelvic at the top. Exhale, working front. Inhale, gentle back bend. On the exhale, really slow down as you come front. Sitting the bum back, hinge from the hip. Fold deeply, swing the arm and release the head. As you inhale, softly release the hands. A brief moment in an effortless forward fold. Beautiful. As you inhale, lift the head. Then walk your hands towards the front of your mat. Good distance between the hands and the feet. Adho Mukha Svanasana, the downward facing dog. Torso back towards the thighs. If it feels good now, straighten the legs a little further. If necessary, maintain a bend in the knees, and knees could also be grounded. Beautiful. Next inhale. Shoulder over the wrist into Dvapara, the plank pose. Straight line, heel to head. If this is challenging, ground your knees. Mindfully applying your up. Beautiful. Next exhale, ground your knees. Come down whichever way is necessary. If comfortable, squeeze the elbows close. Belly, chest and chin on top of your toes. Feet together. Hands either side of the chest. Elbows work towards each other. Body muscle lightly engaged. As you inhale, raise head, raise the chest and roll the shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise head, raise the chest and roll the shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, smoothly raise it. Very comfortable, be there for a moment and lift the hands up off the mat. But no fight, lower body active, no strain in the neck. Beautiful, ground the palms to raise, exhale, coming down. Take your feet to about hip distance or apart, even wider, shoulder distance. Coming back in whichever way is necessary for you. Little practice. Inhale, raise head, raise the chest. Pressurize the palms lightly into the mat. You can lift a little higher with small assistance in the hands. As you exhale, bend at the knee. Tuck the toes. The downward dog. Push the hip up and back. Knees bent if necessary. Comfortable working towards a little end. Breathe really well. Bend the knees a little, gaze front. Coming front whichever way is necessary. Little practice. Right knee, right wrist. Left knee, left wrist. Shin stack on top. Sitting, seated position. Then on your back. Once on your back, a little rolling side to side. Coming to rest with the rolling. Keep the bend in the knees. Ground the soles of the feet. Shoulder distance apart. Heels to fingertips. Knee over ankle. Chin slightly drawn. Pressurize the feet as you inhale, push up through the lower, middle, upper, exhale, release, upper, middle, lower, inhale, smoothly raise it, exhale, release, inhale, feel the even weight of both feet, smoothly push the hip, be there for a moment. If you're holding, No strain in the neck, no pressure in the hip, the lower back, or the knee. Feel the even weight in the feet. Exhale, release upper, middle, lower. Draw your thighs in towards your chest, grab your legs, head towards your knees, around your spine nicely, pull tight as you can. Inhale, release the head. Release the legs. Release and rest in Shavasana for a moment. Knees bent, eyes closed, mouth closed. And just take a moment, coming to the end of your practice, to know how the body feels through toes to crown of head. Any changes from your practice? Any vibration, any pulsing, any sensation? And gently begin to stir the body. Edge the feet together, extend the right leg straight and the right arm up overhead and behind. Left hand on the belly, roll to your right. Once you feel steady, pushing up, eyes maintained closed, coming to any seated variation. And just taking one last moment at the end of your practice, just note any difference to the start. Rubbing the palms. Place the hands over the eyes, gently cup. Extend gentle massage through the face. Hands a little distance away from the eyes. And gently blink the eyes open, gaze into palms. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope you had a good practice. Hope the rest of your day goes well. Look forward to connecting with you in your next practice. Thank you.